And hey guys, welcome back to Resident Evil Village. This might be the final episode. We are going to go ahead and just get right back into this.
At last, he awakes.
Where am I?
My carriage, Ethan. You were having a nightmare.
Duke?
Your battle with Heisenberg was a sight to see. But to think Miranda would show herself.
How long have I been out?
Not long till dawn.
Duke, I need a favor. Take me to Miranda.
I assumed as much and am already on the way. We should arrive shortly.
Thank you.
But Ethan, are you sure of this? Your body is, well, falling apart.
Doesn't matter to me.
Yes.
Foolish of me to ask.
Speaking of foolish questions, who or what are you?
Even I can't quite answer that. We're here.
I owe you one.
Mr. Winters, I'm afraid you can't return to your old world any longer. Are you ready?
Yeah. I have to be. I gotta go.
Preparation is more important now than ever before.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you for your purchase.
For the V61, I don't have that.
Your journey nears its end. How about some reckless spending to finish it off?
Yeah.
Oh, the assemblage of life and machine. I can feel Lord Heisenberg's essence through it. One moment, please. Please, be well.
Thanks.
I think that's ultimately the plan. Snag this save. Okay. And then... Ooh, okay, some goodies. Any more goodies just lying around? Doesn't appear to be. Okay. Journal. Okay. February 9th, evening, Stronghold. I finally have all 4 flasks, but Heisenberg said I needed to do one more thing to heal her. Take all the flasks to the altar. Will this really heal her? Can I trust Heisenberg? February 9th, evening, edge of bridge. I put the 4 flasks in the giant's chalice, then moved it to the ceremony site where the ground gave way and a stone bridge appeared. There's some kind of garage or warehouse on the other side. Heisenberg's place, I presume. I don't want to be apart from Rose, but there's only a little left to do. Wait for me, my dear. February 9th, evening, factory underground. Heisenberg asked me to help him, but he just wants to use Rose against Miranda. Miranda, Heisenberg, they're all the same. Fighting over Rose's power is something that's no match for any of them. Crazy. I mean, Rose is. She's just a baby. I need to get to the surface so I can save her. February 9th, Scraphead. It's hard to believe what Chris has just told me. He didn't shoot Mia, but Miranda. She can change her appearance and pretended to be Mia. She once rose for some experiment with that fucking mold, and Chris is trying to stop her. I feel like I've been thrown into the nightmare from Louisiana all over again. February 10th, Dawn, Altar. I know two things. The first is Miranda's real goal. She wants to bring her dead daughter, who's stored in the Megamycete, back to life using Rose as a vessel. The second is that secret Mia was hiding from me, that I died in the Baker house 3 years ago. I'm just a walking corpse full of mold. And this body's almost spent, but don't worry, Rose. I swear I'll save you. Okay. This is it. One more save over this one. I have 7 bullets, that's good. I don't think I need to worry about rearranging again. I think this very well is...
Out of my way.
Back off. Oh, I don't have to worry about collecting anything from them anymore? Yeah, back off.
I gotta keep going.
Yep.
Little Ava, my beautiful daughter. Come to me.
No.
Ava, is that you? Oh, how I've missed you. What? My power is leaving me!
Rose! Miranda!
Interesting. Your body certainly isn't normal.
Give Rose to me! Now!
You will see. Once I kill you properly, everything...
Get her now! Let go!
I've spent a lifetime creating this moment. And you try to take it away from me. I will take what is due. My desires will be fulfilled! Rose is mine!
What the fuck?
Let me just do this.
Fulfilled your purpose, strangers. You disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious Nicholas. Now, please do not worry for little Rose. I assure you I'll provide her with true peace. So now you can die peacefully.
Ow.
You understand the level of
You're not letting me get away!
How can you deny me?
Why
Miss.
can't you realize Rose is my goddamn kid, not yours!
I shall put you to rest. This is
Ow. Okay.
the Megamycete saved me from the pits of despair. It granted me this splendid power.
Yeah, right! All it's done is drive you nuts!
Do you understand what you're doing? Oh,
I'd like to
great Mega Mice!
think so.
Hear my prayer!
Okay.
Now, Mr. Winters, I think it's time you left things in my hands. Go on, rest now.
The hell I will!
Die, 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 die!
Nope, I'm good.
I will take back my daughter! If I combine Rose with a Mega Mice, my daughter will be made manifest at last!
Okay.
I've waited a century, all for this day. Why won't you die?
Because I am a father
Now die!
protecting his
Why
daughter.
do you Surely you have no needs now. So close.
She's my goddamn daughter! You psycho!
Will this kill you?
Come on, you.
Wretch! I will see my hopes through. I must. Don't resist.
Come here, you.
Why?
Okay.
The villagers, those foreigners, they could do nothing to
Ow.
assuage my years
Nice.
of loneliness.
Ever think the problem might be you, Miranda? You're not capable of real love!
Ow. Okay.
Why do you persist in this weakness? You won't interfere. This is my wish will
Come on, you. Why did you turn?
I can take any form I desire.
Come on.
Even your loving wife.
Jesus.
Cease this foolishness. You still stand. Hold still. For
Come on,
my
you.
daughter. Impudent!
Not at all.
There's nothing.
Okay.
Just none shall interfere in my. This is how you end, Ethan.
Nope.
To ensure I never see your face, I will feed you to the memories. Every single cell of your being.
Back off, Miranda. You do not get to keep Rose. Back the hell off. Rose? Rose. Okay.
Rose!
Oh, my sweet girl.
It's all right, Rose. It's all right.
No. Ethan, no.
Ethan! Ethan! Come on, Ethan. Come on, Ethan, wake up. Oh, no.
Chris,
Ethan, you did it. It's finished.
I think we've finished each other.
Ethan, we gotta move.
Ethan, come on.
Keep moving, Ethan. There's a bomb in that thing that'll blow this whole village sky high. Hey, look at me. When I hit this trigger, we can't be anywhere near it. Ah, damn it. Mia's waiting for you. She's alive, you hear me? Alive.
Mia, I'm so sorry. I love you.
No.
Keep Rose safe.
Hey, hey. Hey. And you tell yourself. Now come on, it's not that much further.
Watch over her. Teach her to be strong.
God damn it.
Ethan.
Goodbye, Rosemary.
Oh my god.
Ethan.
Rose?
Go. Go, take us up now.
Wait! Where's Ethan?
Get moving. We have to get clear.
No! We can't go, not without my husband!
Mia, sit down and strap in.
Not before you tell me where Ethan is. I know he wouldn't abandon us. Tell me what's going on. Where?
Oh god.
What was that?
I told you to sit down.
Where is he? Chris? What have you done?
He's gone. I tried. He stayed so we could all escape. I'm sorry.
Captain, you need to see this. BSAA didn't send soldiers. This is a bioweapon.
What the hell were they thinking?
Orders, Captain.
Pick up the rest of the squad. Plot a course for BSAA Europe HQ. Someone's gotta pay.
Don't you work for the BSAA, Chris? You've got to be kidding me. That's the end? I'm sorry, I'm just taking in everything that just happened.
Onwards I walked to a there's deep and mysterious, and the Fish King appeared.
Gifts we gave, but more you took, she snarled. So more, in turn, is due. In a blink, the girl was trapped inside a mirror. Her parents, though, had searched all day and at last arrived. With rampant rage, Father fought the witch, while Mother's loving touch shattered the dark enchantment. But the witch was strong, and Father yelled, "Save our daughter!" So Mother bore their child to safety as the forest was consumed. Even now, the burnt forest is a grim reminder of Father's sacrifice. To this day, any child who stares too long into the charred wasteland will be haunted by nightmares of getting lost while picking berries.
Hello, my tears,
This game I think ultimately this game has got to be my favorite of all of the Resident Evil games I've played so far. Everything was intense and well written and beautiful. Miranda pretending to be Mia just to get to Rose, dealing with Dimitrescu and Moreau and Beneviento and Heisenberg and all of them. The fact that Rose was killed, turned into crystal, broken apart, her pieces given away to all of them, and then brought back again. Why didn't it work though? Why didn't Miranda get Eva? Miranda only got Rose. And I think I've only died 2 or 3 times, but I've gotten used to the expectations here of the game that it has, and being able to handle each and every one. It's... I don't know. And then, I don't know, that fight with Miranda wasn't too bad. Jeez. Chris being kind of terrible at his job and trying to keep Ethan out of it, even though Ethan, even by that time, the first time had destroyed 2 of the 4 children, the second time, 3 of the 4 children, and Chris kept trying to keep him out of it. And I also don't understand why Chris looked different in this one than than the Resident Evil 7, but maybe that was just design choice. It is. And then there was Ethan's sacrifice. I think it's fairly upsetting that we got such an amazing addition to the cast of protagonists for Resident Evil, only to see him die. But I don't think I could have expected that he had already been dead. That Jack had been the one to kill him in Resident Evil 7. I guess it really should have said something to me, considering the fact that in that game his face had been really stomped on, but that's whatever. I just... And yet again, it's a game that was just the course of 2 days. Like with Resident Evil 7. It's wild. And that a little piece of Evelyn was still alive inside of Ethan. I don't know what else to expect out of that. Here. Oh.
Do you think the little boy will be able to touch the moon?
Nobody can touch the moon. It's too far away.
Wait, what if he has a rocket ship?
Okay, then you can touch it, but it'd be very, very cold.
Is that Rose?
You were being silly. I don't think the moon feels like it.
It does. But it...
Has to be.
Hey, Dad. Happy birthday. Sorry I missed last week. I have a lot of tests coming up. You know how it is.
Rose is all grown up.
Duty calls. I love you.
Yeah, I found her. Where else? Today of all days. We have a situation. You're needed, Evelyn.
Don't you ever call me that again.
Whoa. Whoa,
Wild.
it's just a joke, Rose.
I
can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do.
We have a clear shot.
Stand down. I can handle it. She's just a kid.
Way to keep it together, Rose.
You're a lot like him, you know?
I know.
The father's story is done now. That is... okay. Anything else? Finish the story on at least casual. Finish the story on at least standard. 8 hours and 31 minutes. Completed challenges listed in challenges menu. New movies added. You can now get the following weapon from the extra content shop for finishing the main story. When you load the completed data, some things will carry over from your completed game. We will slap it right here. Okay. My thoughts here. Resident Evil Village is one of those games that somehow managed to be ridiculous and emotional at the exact same time, really. On paper, it sounds insane. You got the Lycans, like werewolves, you got vampires, living dolls, fish monsters, a magnetic superhuman, and a giant fungal hive mind that is controlling everything from behind the scenes. Someone explained the plot to me before I played it. I would have honestly thought it was too much, but somehow Village makes all of it work. What surprised me most was, once again, Ethan Winters. Having gone into Resident Evil 7 and then Resident Evil Village, Ethan isn't exactly... honestly isn't the most charismatic protagonist in gaming. His way with words with many the few people that he interacted with every time, the police officer from 7, Louisa and the surviving villagers, pretty much speaking to anyone is gruff. He's not Leon Kennedy, cracking one-liners, or Chris Redfield, whatever he's all about, but he's just a guy protecting his wife, protecting his kid. But by the end of Village, I think Ethan became one of my favorite Resident Evil protagonists because of that. Everything he does is driven by a simple goal: save his daughter. There are no grand speeches, there's no chosen one moments, no saving the world, because he's a hero. He's no saving the world because he's a hero, I'm sorry. He's terrified, he's confused, injured beyond reason, and he just keeps going despite it. The game's pacing is also fantastic in a way, because every section did feel completely different in its own way. Castle Dimitrescu felt like a classic gothic Resident Evil. House Beneviento was pure psychological horror. How Moreau's area felt like a tragic monster movie, and Heisenberg's factory turns it into a industrial body horror and action spectacle. Every time I thought I knew what kind of game Village was, it changed genres for me. It never gave me enough time to get comfortable. And I have to honestly talk about House Beneviento. That giant baby is one of the most horrifying things Resident Evil has created, I think, ever. Not because it's difficult, and not because it's a boss fight. It's because the game takes away your ability to fight back. Resident Evil players are used to managing resources and overcoming threats. Beneviento stripped all of that away and forced me to run. The first time I heard that thing crying in the darkness, I genuinely wanted to turn around and leave. I had to take a break. At the same time, Village understands that horror works best when it isn't constant. The Duke becomes this strange source of comfort throughout the game, even though we don't know who he is or why we should even trust him. Every time I found him, it felt like finding a safe haven in a world that wanted me dead. Hearing "What are you buying?" in Resident Evil 4 was iconic, but sitting down with the Duke after surviving some nightmare was genuinely reassuring. I also think Mother Miranda is underrated as a villain. She isn't the most memorable personality in the series, but she's one of the most tragic. Everything she does came from grief, from what I understood from the documents. That doesn't excuse the horrors she's committed, but it does make her feel more human than many Resident Evil villains. Many of the evil residents. She's not trying to conquer the world. She's just a mother who lost her child and became a monster trying to get her back. Then there's the ending. I honestly wasn't expecting Resident Evil Village to make me emotional. This series usually ends with rocket launchers and explosions and cheesy action movie moments. Village still has those, but Ethan's sacrifice hit harder than I expected. Learning that he'd technically been dead since 7 could have undermined his character, but instead it strengthened it. The fact that he learns the truth and keeps going anyway to save his daughter says everything about who he is. By the time he hands Rose to Chris and accepts that he's not walking away from the village, I wasn't thinking about mold monsters or bioweapons anymore. I was thinking about a father making sure his daughter gets to live. And for a series known for zombies and B-movie nonsense, that's surprisingly powerful. If I have criticisms, they're mostly small ones. Lady Dimitrescu feels underused despite becoming the face of the game. Moreau's section is probably the weakest mechanically. I don't know fully for sure, but yeah. Some of the late game action starts to lean a little too far away from the survival horror too. And the story definitely requires a willingness to accept some absolutely wild Resident Evil logic. But honestly, I don't care. Resident Evil Village feels like a celebration of everything Resident Evil has been over the years. From the games that I've played, 2, 3, 4, 6, I didn't play 6, 7, and now Village. It's scary when it wants to be scary, it's campy when it wants to be campy, it's action-packed when it wants to be action-packed. And somehow beneath all the madness, it tells a surprisingly heartfelt story about family, loss, and sacrifice. When I finished Village, I don't think I'm going to walk away thinking about Lady Dimitrescu or Heisenberg or even Mother Miranda. I think I'm going to walk away from this thinking about Ethan Winters. He's just a completely ordinary man who refused to quit even after death itself should have stopped him. That's why the ending is going to stick with me for a while, I think. Overall, this game was incredible. And that's all the time that I have for this episode. If you guys like the video, hit the like button. And if you'd like to stay up to date with all of my future content, then subscribe. If you have any games you'd like to suggest I play in the future, leave it in a comment down below. And as always, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace out and bye, guys.